week I didn't have a good show. I just got to do full disclosure. And I'm a little embarrassed about that. But as somebody told me, everybody has a bad day. You got to bounce back, snap back, and get back into it. So that's what I'm here to do today is I'm ready to go. I'm fired up and ready to go. I'm focused. But admittedly, I'm a little confused. And I'm a little sad. It's been a little rough. I've been crying a little bit, thinking about all of the things that have been happening to us over the last year. And if that's not enough, then I went into my own thinking about like, what does Black Lives Matter mean? And what does that really mean? And why Black Lives Matter? So tonight, that's what we're going to talk about is Black Lives Matter. Because I believe, as Malcolm X asserted, you can't separate peace from freedom because no one can be at peace until he or she or they or them is at freedom. So those are my little brackets. I inserted my words. You can't separate peace from freedom because no one can be at peace unless he or she or they or them has their freedom. And that's Malcolm X. Now, my question to you is, ladies and gentlemen, are we free? Are we really free? And how have we earned our freedom? What is that about? And what can we do about it to make our freedom what it needs to be? Because I'm going to argue that in some way, in many ways, we are not free. And we need to think about that. We need to figure out why we're not free. And what I mean by that is, so freedom is, maybe freedom is a false construct. Maybe freedom is a false concept here in the United States, because the United States is built on the land of the free, but there are certain things that we can or cannot do, right? And I'm going to just be halfway satirical and halfway serious, I think, because you can be Black in America, but you can't crack the glass ceiling. Not everybody. That's not freedom for all. You can be Black in America and you can't expect to wake up and not get shot or harassed by the police. Not everybody, not all Black people can expect to have those kind of days. I would say not all Black people. It's a non-exclusive thing. As LeBron James said, we're scared, right? You can't be Black in America and not expect to have a quality education unless you can pay for it. And you can't be Black in America and assume that because you're applying for a job and you may be well qualified that you're going to get it. It's just not happening. Nor can you be Black in America and expect to have fair and adequate housing that can take care of a family of four, or live in a neighborhood where you aren't going to be wakened by gun bullets or harassed by loud music, or maybe fearful to walk outside your street because gangbangers are going to maybe harass your daughter, maybe harass you, maybe question your manhood. You can't have that. That's not freedom, is it? Is that the limitation of our freedom? Our freedoms are limited based on what we've experienced as a society, as a culture, as a community, historically and traditionally. Within the United States, we've always been at the bottom of the rung. We've always been asked to do extra and to do more, to climb. We've always been asked that, haven't we? And so where's our freedom at? Where's our freedom at when it comes to exercising common sense and wisdom? Now, I think I'm struggling. I'm struggling, audience. I'm struggling, ladies and gentlemen. I'm struggling. And I've been struggling for a couple of days, and I'm not getting teary-eyed and my voice is shaking, but I promise I'm going to hold it together, because I need to know, when do we stop? When do we stop being afraid of ourselves? When do we stop wondering if a bullet is going to fly through the window? or if my child can play safely outside. When are we going to stop being curious and cautious? I'm going to use the word cautious about where we're driving or where we're going, because a stray bullet may fly in our car, in our vehicle, in our community, where we live, where we can't stand outside and play baseball on the street because a stray bullet may fly by. Well, gone are those days. And gone with it is the freedom that says that you get to enjoy yourself, enjoy your life, enjoy just being a human being living in America freely. Because that freedom was taken the day that they ushered drugs into the community.